Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
It's such a small town. So if you're walking, people just be like, "Do you want to ride?" It's like they don't need Uber. They
what?
just have.
What?
They just pull over. They give you a honk,
No.
and they're like, "We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever."
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
What's outside your Puerto Rico?
That's Stella! Yeah!
Hey, this is Kathy Lamb coming to you from Paris. We're in Paris. Can you tell? And we'd like to welcome you to the One Funny Morning Show with your host, Dina Blizzard.
Morning, good morning. How is everybody? So authentically French. That whole video. You missed it. Sorry, TikTok. Good morning. Angie, she said it. Let me see if I can find it. We had big news this morning. If you have missed it, let me pull it up. Let me be the first to tell you all the good news happening here at One Funny Mother. Oh, here it is. Let me show it to you. Share screen. Boom. Boom. There it is. Our own Stephanie McCarthy. She pregnant. So you guys can't see it. Sorry. Stephanie pregnant. She just ate too much pizza and she gonna have a baby. So we're so excited. Look how cute she looks. We've been asking her for months. We're like, when are you going to announce this baby? Now, let me tell you a funny story. I don't know if she's here yet. Oh, I wish she was here because she'd be cracking up. We're having a baby. So she's, I don't know, 20-something weeks now. I know, such happy news. So when she was first pregnancy, I was the first one to say it. She was like real nauseous or something. And you got to that point in your life where you at this point would be considered a village elder. And you just knew when all the young girls are pregnant. That's how old I am. I was like, she pregnant. She was sitting there. She was trying to eat something. I don't know. She was like, I don't know. And I was like, you're pregnant. She's like, I don't know. I might be. I was like, you are. Let me feel your boob. I didn't, but I knew she was pregnant. Steph, are you here? Steph, you want to come on and say hi and good morning to everybody and tell them? I wanted to tell them the story about when we were in the car with Dean. So, you join me if you want to come on. Otherwise, I'll just tell the story. This is the first official OFM baby. The first baby was really Harrison, which was Danielle and Eileen's baby. Well, Eileen's the grandmom, Danielle's the mom. And we met both of them when Harrison was a itty bitty baby. But they don't technically work here. So this is our first official One Funny baby. And it's my baby. And I can't wait. Super excited. So fun. But I think that maybe it's over 50. What Robin DeLore. It's all the lights. Robin, look, I'm doing curly hair summer. Curly girl summer. That's when you just can't fight it anymore and you have to. I would join, but I'm leaving to head into work. Oh, Stephanie, let me tell the story. So it was pretty early on. And I mean, you can barely tell she is pregnant at this point. Because it's the first baby and you're like, ooh, it's like a little like a little bee, like a bee bit you. You're like, oh, look, I'm so pregnant. You're like, girl, you have no idea. Right. Okay. So she was very newly pregnant and she was like, you can't tell anybody. But I knew just because she was like, I don't feel so good. It was like, you're pregnant. My mom knew immediately. We just knew. Who's the only one on the trip who doesn't know? Dean Blizzard. So we get in the car. We had just finished a show somewhere. Me, my mom, Stephanie, Dean. Dean's the only one that doesn't know she's pregnant. So like, we're not letting her lift things. He's like, Stephanie, can you come over here and lift this couch? We're like, no! Dean's like, why are you guys being so weird? Because he's dumb. And so we wouldn't let Stephanie like hold anything big. There's certain like smells that are making her nauseous, but he's not picking up any of this. So we get in the car at the end of the night. And I always like to thank the crew, tell everybody what the good job they did. I said, I just want to say right now it's me, Steph, my mom, Dee. I just want to say right now that the 5 of us did a great job. All 5 of us did a great job. And we're like, that's right. And Dean's like, he's like, Mom, you literally can't count. There's 4 of us. And I was like, you're right, Dean. Because he dumb. And that's the kind of fun you can have with dumb men, young men, who don't, okay. Yeah. Who's pregnant? Kendra? Our Stephanie is pregnant from One Funny Mother. You may know her as Stephanie. You may know her as Hoops. You may know her as Stephanie Hoop Girl. She can't be a hoop girl. Is she going to try to make a hoop baby? I don't know. But she's pregnant. And we're so excited. Meredith, I'll take it. I don't really know how to do curly hair on day 2 or 3 or 4 or 17, which is what Stephanie does. Stephanie will go curly hair summer for like, I'm like, are you ever going to wash your hair? She's like, no, that'll break it. Yeah. Dean was all like, wait, 5, 1, 2. He's like, Mom, there's only 4 people in the car. I was like, you right, Dean, my bad. Yep. So we're very excited about our baby. So that's that. And you need a spray bottle of water. It's my best friend. Yeah, I think I do. I was just leaning my head over the sink, just trying to start over. I don't know how this hair works. Curly hair shouldn't be washed as often. Good idea, Susan. Is it 17 days? Because that's what Stephanie does. I don't know. And you know how like when you have a baby and then you're so focused on the baby, you stop taking care of yourself. And then it might be 4 or 5 days before you take a shower. Stephanie's at 17 now, pre-baby. Think about it. She's going to be like 30 days in. I bet, girl, you have got to wash your hair. You stink so bad. He was so focused on telling me I'm a bad counter. It's like, you're not a good counter. I'm like, you don't. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a nice 4th of July. Skank hair. Exactly. Okay. Did y'all see the video I posted of my mom yesterday? I don't think it was on the TikTok. If you missed it, you definitely should go to Instagram and watch it, or to the Facebook. Last night, I told a story about, I don't know if y'all saw it. It was a video where this girl is talking about her mom. She's like, my mom is losing her mind right now. And the mom's in the background, just pacing the kitchen, real mad, fuming, muttering. And you're like, why is this mom so mad? And the girl's like, my mom is an amazing cook, you guys. And she found the most amazing olive oil online. And she was like, I'm going to get it. It came in a fancy bottle. They were like, this is the best olive oil. So she buys this olive oil so she can make this fancy chicken dish. And then she walks you over to the stove and shows you it's like a cream base with roasted red peppers and chicken on the stove. Looks great. Amazing. just over pasta, right? Amazing. I'm like, well, it looks good to me. And then the girl says, this is what my mom bought. This olive oil is what she made it with. And it was a beautiful bottle. You know, olive oil for some reason always comes in a beautiful bottle. Do you ever notice that? You're just, this is the most beautiful bottle. It becomes like the ring in the trilogy of the ring. Like, the oil. It's just the craziest. Anyway. Turns out it's olive oil body wash that she bought. Yeah, olive oil body wash. And then she made chicken out of it. And the girl's mom is still muttering in the back. I'd be so mad because you could tell it took hours. And the girl was like, even if you taste it, it tastes just like soap. It's just like soap. So we were talking about this last night on Voila, our cooking show, which if you are not watching, just so you know, you will. There's very little cooking. And whatever recipe it is, now last night we made crab cakes, whatever recipe it is, now I counted there were 11 ingredients. We use 5. We will not make a recipe according to the recipe. We are against that. We are against being on time. We are against cooking on this cooking show. And we mostly try to aggressively make Diana drink amaretto. Now, yeah, Wendy, it was a lot. It pays to be a supporter. That's probably the best way of saying that, Jessica. People were like, are we sure this is a cooking show? I'm like, I don't think it is. And at one point, so anyway, somebody in the comments said one time my girlfriend made a whole vat of chicken with olive oil lube. Now, that's next level. All I did was read the comment. I was an innocent victim. And then Diana just took it in a different direction. And that's the clip you'll see. We talked about a lot of stuff yesterday, and most of it had nothing to do with cooking. Do you think it should be called Cooking with Di? Maybe it should just be called Laughing with Di, because they're just... I said because it was on replay. Mostly it was... Yeah. So now we decided that when we make recipes, we're only going to use half the ingredients. So Diana makes it her own. It'll always include beans. And then there's a big discussion about when you're making crab cakes, do you take the crab meat out, which is very expensive, and you drain it. We had to vote on that. So the way we run our cooking show is you as the watchers vote on what we should do next. And then it was like, should you rinse this or don't rinse it? Do you add onions or no onions? Old Bay, very divisive. So, yeah, it was a lot. Yeah. Moon, how is it? Yeah, Texas is about to bear down. It's not Bertha. What is it? What's the name of this hurricane? It starts with a B. Belinda? It's not Belinda. Berlinda. It has a Y in it. Baby cakes. What's the name of it? Old Bay is a muscat. Burl. That's the best name there. Burl. Is that a woman's name? It sounds like a man's name, like a country man. Why? Burl. Does it have a middle name? Is he Italian? It doesn't sound Italian. Wouldn't it be great if they had middle names like Merrill, Beryl? Not better. Wouldn't it be great? I mean, eventually they're going to have to start adding middle names. Beryl Streep. Beryl Ives. Very old name. Every other one is a man's name. Burrell. I know if we used up all the other... Belinda Pacheco. It's named Belinda Pacheco. It has a full last name. It's Belinda J. Pacheco. Not to be confused. I mean, at some point, if we're using Burl, it's because we run out of like Barbara, Bertha, Bonnie. I think I remember Bonnie. Brene. There's one person, Brene Brown. She didn't use her last name. But they used all of the common. How many other common bee names? I mean, that's hard. Now that I'm trying to name common bee names. Bernice. Yeah, but they went through all the bee names in previous. So they're going to have to start adding middle names, confirmation names. Like, no. This is a different Burl Smith. This is Burl St. Catherine Betty. Betty is probably one of the first ones they used. They're gonna have to go to middle names, confirmation names, and last names. So Blanche coming in hot. My grandmother was Myrtle. Brenda. Yeah. B-roll. Betty Boop. I mean, make them fun. Betty Boop came through. Maybe that's why they don't, because it's devastating. Maybe they don't want to ruin people's real name. Although, I don't know how many Burls there are. And just so we're clear, there was another clip I saw recently it was a comedian. She was really funny. And she was talking about how her husband's friend group, there's 2 guys named Al. She goes, and if in a women's friends group, we had 2 Belindas or 2 Marys or 2 Michelles. That's what it was. She used Michelle. Because Michelle sent it to me. Sexy producer Michelle sent it to me. She goes, I have 2 Michelles in my friend group. She goes, but men just handle it different. Like one will be like, this is Big Al. And that's how they refer to him. They're like, but never in a woman's group would they be like, this is Big Michelle. It's Big Michelle. And they were like, we would just never do that. Like this, Big Michelle. And so she just calls him Al. And he was like, please call me by my full name, Big Al. And he was upset that she wasn't using it correctly. And he was like, I just don't want to get confused with the other Al. She's like, what's the other Al's name? She's like, he was like Fat Al. And that's different. He was like, I'm better being Big Al. I don't want to be Big Fat Al. And now I want to call Michelle Fat Michelle. And she won't let me. Because it's wrong. Because, Yep. Yeah. Kids getting ice from breakfast. Look at my face. I'm on vacation. Yeah. What's for breakfast? Carrie, just go, have a drink in your hand and be like, what? Who? Girl, I'm making you breakfast. I had 2 female neighbors with the same first and the one was like, as long as I'm not referred to as the old one. That's what I'm saying. I know. No, it's so funny. Fat Michelle, P-H-A-T. She would love that. My aunt was Alice and I was little Alice. We had a big and little Sherry on my volleyball team. One was 5'10", the other 5. Okay. That's fair. Grad school Debbie, high school Debbie, college Debbie, teacher friend Debbie. Wow, this is too many. They say you're pronouncing it. Burl rhymes with Merle, as in Merle Street. Burl. Am I saying it right? Yeah. Anyway. So I did that. Okay. I do want to say that I broke my Netflix rule. Now, I'm not supposed to be watching Netflix because I'm supposed to be writing a book. And so I'm on a Netflix break and it's been very difficult. But however, I am on vacation. So I did watch a movie and I would like to discuss it. I want to be sexy, Missy, but Missy is not a sexy name. Missy's a very sexy name. What are you talking about? No offense. It's not a sexy name? Diana. Bring your hot body over here, Diana. No, nobody's, no, bleh, nobody's, no, no. What did I watch? Okay, so tell me if anybody else did this. I went on to the Netflix. First thing to pop up. I'm about to bring people back. Here we go. First thing to pop up, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Dina, what are you even saying? What are all these words? Let me tell you something. Beverly Hills Cop was like one of my dad's favorite movies. He was like, this is the funniest movie ever. Banana in the tailpipe. If I just say banana in the tailpipe, is that enough for you to be like, I know exactly what you're saying? That laugh he does, I'm not good at it. Axel Foley, banana in the tailpipe. So I just watched it. It was just okay. So here's what happens, Judy. My kids were like, what's the movie? And I was like, it's Beverly Hills Cop. It was like Pop-Pop's favorite movie. He made us watch it all the time. So I said, let's go back and watch the first one. So I never watched the original. Okay. So I go back. I'm like, let me go back. Circa, what, 1996? I don't know. Long time ago. And Judge, that guy is in it. Is it 84? It's even older than that. And so I watch it and it moves so slow. The first one, I was like, I remember this being faster. Isn't it funny when you go back and you watch movies, you're like, Judge Reinhold. Yeah. And the other guy, Taggart. Nobody knew his name. And so I go back to watch the original. And like I said, it's just a little slow. But I was like, okay. So I watched the whole thing. I was like, all right, I get it. He was funny. He was likable, charming. You know, just everybody likes him. Get away with anything. Then they had two more. I was like, I can't get into all that. Was it two more? One more. I don't know. And so then this one. And but not in the tailpipe. Maybe stop scrolling. Daily Crunch. The newest one of Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley edition, just dropped on Netflix. And so I watched the new one. And it's just so funny because he looks the same, just bigger. Like he's so tiny in the original. I don't know. He's probably 20. I think they said he was 26 when he made the original. So, and now he's like, man, and he moves slow in this one. Like he was running. I think that they made the world tilt faster to make him look like he was running faster. I still haven't finished it because I get tired at night. Yeah. Now that's not Pierce. The Surge in the original is not Pierce Brosnan. It's not Pierce Brosnan. If you said the guy's name, I would know, but that's not Pierce Brosnan. No, he's a different guy. That's so funny. But it was okay. Like I said, I have not finished it. That might be a little telling. But Bronson Pinchot, that's it. Yeah, it was a little. Yeah. Oh, he was Surge in this one. I didn't get that far. I didn't like Kevin Bacon as a bad guy. I just got to the part where I just love Kevin Bacon. Did you see that there was a whole thing about how Kevin Bacon decided to like dress up and be a normal person for a day, and he hated it. He's like, guys, I had to wait in line for things. It was so funny. He's Kevin Bacon. Hold on, let me see. Kevin Bacon. Normal for a day. That's what it is. Normal for a day. Oh, he wore a disguise to spend the day like a normal person. And he said it sucked. I went to a special effects makeup artist, had consultation, asked him to make me a prosthetic disguise. Once outfit, I went to the Grove, one of those visited and populous commercial centers in Los Angeles, and I was thrilled to discover that no one recognized me. He was thrilled at first, to be clear, but that soon faded. People were kind of pushing past me, not being nice. Nobody said, I love you. I had to wait in line. I know, to get a coffee or whatever. I was like, this sucks. I want to go back to being famous. He is known for his ability to portray a wide range of characters. None of them is a normal person. That's so funny. It says, I don't need you to go to a movie and love me, he said. If you go to a movie like Maxine or Beverly Hills Cop and I die and you stand and cheer, I'm like, great, that was my gig. That's what I wanted out of it. Oh, he's got 2 movies out. Maxine is out in theaters on Friday. I don't know when this came out. This came out July 5th. So he's got a movie out in the internet and then another, this one on. That's really funny. I know. Him and Kira Sedgwick are the most adorable. Kevin Bacon rented a house in my neighborhood 2 years ago. Why? I met Kira, but not Kevin. Why? Why didn't that? What? Why was he in your neighborhood? Yeah. Yeah, he seems very chill. And they're always singing. There's always goats. I follow him on Instagram. It's very random. Do you ever just like look at the people you follow, aka I'm probably one of them, and just look at their content and be like, why am I following you? I follow the weirdest people and I love it. I mean, I'm listening to myself, and this probably applies to me as well. There's a guy that he's old and he just gives you old people advice. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. He sings with his brother. I did hear that. Yeah, what kind of neighborhood you living in? Like Kevin Bacon's moving in part-time. Yeah. That's so funny. I do love the old people, Mary. He's just old guy. Just giving you wisdom. Telling you none of this matters. Listen, I'll follow anybody that's like, none of this matters. I'm like, it doesn't. Like that. I go through waves of adding people and then cutting back. I think that's good. It's very busy. I follow Nate the Hoof Guy. It's weird that I enjoy watching him trim cow hooves. Yeah. I would watch that, Judy, but I'm not allowed. Maybe I'll let myself watch one movie a week just to have some joy, because it's a bit much when I cut everything off. So tonight, I'm heading back home for a thing for the kids, and then I'll be back. So I'm sure I'll have lots of stories. Gaga rented a house in my neighborhood. I didn't see her. Where do you people live? That Gaga was like, oh God, yeah, like Gaga's gonna come out of his house tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. I follow this old man who just loves life, and he tries new things like weird fruits. He makes me happy. I know. Yeah. I follow this guy. I think it's called Slingly Dogs. I just watch it to show my dogs what they could be. this guy trains dogs, and they're all the same dog. They're all like black labs or white labs, it looks like. And they all have unique names, and he will blow a whistle and you'll see the whole pack of them just go like that. They won't move, but and then they'll wait for their name, and they will not move until their name is called. I don't know how he does it. And I show it and I go, Lulu, you see what you could be doing? Yeah. TikTok influencers have convinced me I need a farm with horses and baby animals. I want to buy a motel. Why? Because everybody is. Does anybody else want to buy a motel? Is it just me? Or a glamping camp? Or a log cabin? Or a funeral parlor? I don't know. Does anybody else want to buy a motel? Is it just me? Because everybody's doing it. That's what it seems like from my TikTok vid. Tell me what is going on. Shakendra, yes. In my mind, I'm about to buy a motel and renovate it. Yeah, motel rescue is the best. I've always wanted to open a bed and breakfast. There's a guy that takes care of stray dogs nobody wanted, and they all love him so much. My husband and I want to buy a motel or campground. I want to buy a floating house in the water. Julie, I saw on Instagram. Jean-Claude Van Damme and I follow each other. He's pretty cool. Pam, who are you? Why is this all these people name dropping? All these cool people that they've met. I've met Missy. I did see a lady with a houseboat. I don't know where she is. I think all houseboats are located in Seattle, like Sleepless in Seattle, and they're all there where that house was located. And I saw her houseboat, and I was like, I think I'm moving to Seattle. I believe that I will be at just a few houses down from the houseboat on Sleepless in Seattle, where all my dreams came true. And this houseboat was so beautiful. As a child, I told my parents I was investing in a mortuary. That's what I'm saying. Has anyone seen the guy cooking with his two beagles? I see the one where there's dogs at the table eating. Yeah, and he's trying to cook, and they're just eating everything, and then everything falls off the table. Hilarious. Oh, good morning, Diana.
I gotta put my hoops in. I gotta tell you a funny story.
Oh, you got a funny story. Okay, let's come over here.
So,
move, Colby.
I had to pack up fast.
Okay.
I had a lot to do.
Right, always.
So, I was just throwing clothes in and shoes. And when you're here for the week, like you got to have sandals and flip-flops and
how white you
white
are.
Shoes. And I know. And actually, I'm a little tan. Can you see when I was in the sun?
Look, I don't think it has any kind of
color. Well, that color doesn't.
No, like it's you're supposed to be. You have no color.
Don't do that. That hurts. You want me to do that too?
Yes. Look, it changes.
It doesn't change.
It should.
Anyway, so I threw a whole bunch of stuff, and I have like white sneakers and gray
white sneakers, white socks, white pants, white shirts, white head.
Right. Gray sneakers, black sneakers. So I packed everything up, and I was halfway here, and I realized I forgot
all your underwear.
No. I forgot my Hokas. My black
sneakers.
Oh, man. I love those sneakers. But then I thought, well, I need black sneakers. I can't wear black pants with white sneakers. It wouldn't look so good.
Missy.
And then I realized I had a pair of black sneakers in my bag already. So I keep a pair of sneakers in my bag for when I want to go to the beach. If I want to walk on the beach, I don't like to get sand in my good hokas. So I have a pair of black old sneakers for the beach, but I marked them for the beach because I have 2 pairs alike. They're Nikes. They're both black. And
You've just named 3 pairs of sneakers. 2 of them are beach sneakers.
No, one is beach. But the ones that are marked that are beach, I also have another pair just like them. So in order.
So that's 2 pairs marked beach.
No. I have 2 pairs of Nikes. One pair of Nikes, they're the older ones, so they're for the beach.
Beach sneakers.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I walk on the beach, I don't want sand in my
Got it.
hokas.
Yeah, we got it. And
they're
your cracks. Got it.
And I keep them packed up in this bag. You know, I have a tote bag that's all my shoes for when I
We're getting
travel.
real deep in the weeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so I thought, well, this morning I'll put on my black beach shoes. But I forgot that I marked beach on them. Now, when you're walking on the beach, I thought it'd be kind of funny. It says beach. So when I go walking around town today, I got these sneakers that say beach.
What is wrong with you? You're gonna look real special. Why would you do that? Why did you do that?
I walk around town today with my beach sneakers.
Were you drunk with a Sharpie? I'm gonna write him on your shirt.
I don't know. I must have been a bad day. I must have been.
And it's not like you wrote it one time. You're like, oh, you're not sure what kind it is. What about now? What about now? Oh, that's not big enough. What if I write it twice?
It must have been a
What?
bad day. I'm very
What
sorry I
kind?
did that because now I gotta walk around town.
Like a weirdo. Did you do it to the other sneaker?
I'd be silly to only do it.
Yeah, no, that's dumb. Doing it only to ruining one pair. Did you write not even on the bottom? What happens if you go to church? You should write church. Write church on the bottom. That's when you kneel down.
So
just right. I'm going to heaven. And that way when you kneel down at church
So today,
in your beach
we
sneakers.
could go for a walk today.
I'm not walking anywhere next to you.
I figured we'll go for a nice walk.
No, I'm not walking anywhere near
We're
you.
gonna go for a nice walk.
Why would you do that?
I told you, it must have
What
been
kind of place do you
I
have to
don't
be in
know.
your
I
head that
don't
you were
know.
like, I'm going to write beach all over this sneaker? Yeah. Does the other pair say not beach? Not beach.
No.
No, that's dumb. That's
So
dumb. Got
if
it.
we go back up today, I got to go get my hokas.
What does your underwear say?
Underwear? No, it doesn't. No. So if we go back up today, we're going to stop at my house. I got to get my hokas.
No, you are
can't walk
wearing this shoe all week. Oh, yeah, you are. We're going to a lot of places. We're going to go walking. Oh, we're not trying to get it off, Jody.
I was going to go, over at the thing that I joined. They have those classes, and I thought I can't go into the classes with these.
Oh yeah, they'll be like, "Come up here, everybody, make a spot."
Oh my gosh!
They're like, "We have a chair right here for you."
What was I thinking when I did that?
I have no idea.
It wasn't until I put them on this morning.
Now let me ask you something.
Yes.
Now you got are they the same shoe, the same black shoe?
Yeah, I have 2 exact.
So
the
you
same, but
could
this is the
put
older pair.
you could get one beach shoe and one non-beach shoe.
and put them
together. You'll confuse a lot of people. You'd be like, "Am I at the beach? Am I not at the beach?" That is not a new trend.
I thought it'd be cute to walk on the beach with my beach sneakers, but not around town.
I
just
don't.
thought it
First
was
of all,
funny.
just so you know,
But
a
it
beach
doesn't have the
sneaker.
same-
There's no such thing as a beach sneaker.
Well, yeah, because you get sand all up in it, and it's not good. And then you come back and you put them on again to go around here
Yeah.
and see the sand.
You
in
know
there?
what? You know what makes it better if you just write beach in big letters all over it.
Well, then I know which one.
A B
because
on
they're
the
two
bottom would
exactly
have
the
worked. There's so
same.
many things that would have worked, other than
This works.
this.
I can't believe I gotta walk around. I'm not going anywhere.
You did
I'm
it to
gonna
yourself.
stay
Oh,
in
we're
the house.
going out.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in.
We're
this house.
going out today.
Are we going to the
Here's
beach?
what we're also
Are we
gonna
going
do.
to the beach?
No.
Oh gosh.
We're gonna wear these and see if we can find like-minded people. We're gonna walk up to people and be like, "Can I see your beach sneaker?" They'll be like, "My flip
I'll
flop,
bet-
your
ask
beach."
them, does anyone
sneaker
else have a pair of sneakers for the
that
beach?
they've
Or
written
well, you
beach
don't
on
have
5
no,
times?
No, you
I
wouldn't.
only want to
Look,
hear from you if you've
only
written
because
beach
I
on
had
it.
2 of the exact shoe.
That's not why.
I did
No.
because I didn't want to mix up which
That's
one.
not why.
Look, if I had a pair of pink sneakers, I wouldn't have to write beach because I would know
Diana,
the
I
pink
absolutely
sneakers
believe that with
would be
enough
for the
amaretto or whatever
Do they-
happened
do
the
they-
night that you
do
took
they
that
have beach
Sharpie out,
sneakers?
they don't.
What do
Nobody
they
has
say?
anything called
Silver
beach sneakers.
Sharpie on the
Mm-mm.
inside. Oh, well,
Mm-mm.
that would have been easy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because black wouldn't have worked. Yeah, see, it's all black.
Mhm.
I didn't have a silver Sharpie.
Yeah, that's the problem. The color of the
It was
Sharpie.
the Sharpie. See, I bet somebody has. I
don't
specifically don't wear sneakers to the beach.
There
I
we
wear
go.
it because if I want to walk, I don't. You can't. The beach is hot
Do you-
sometimes. The sand and those little shells. You
Mom,
step
do
on
you
it.
know the whole purpose of the beach is the sand?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that early in the morning.
Then why
or-
don't just walk on the sidewalk?
No, I like to be near the water.
You want to be near the beach
Yeah, I want to be on the beach.
with these shoes on. This is who you are.
I don't know
This
what
is who you want to
I
be.
got a little carried away. Maybe I
Little? The fact that you wrote it twice on one side.
I think what I did. I'm not sure.
Tell me
what I
where
was-
you started. You started with I imagine you started
the
here.
middle part. Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, that is entirely too small. Let me make it all caps." So real aggressive. Where are you going? Beach.
But then I thought,
Beach.
no, I put it back.
Beach.
But then I needed it on
And I
the
was
back.
like, "What if they're behind me?" Beach. I'm like, "What if it's my instep or the outer left side of me?" Beach or beach, depending on what kind of mood she's in. You got it in lowercase.
Does anybody
and
have beach?
no one is
Di-
gonna find
What
a
size is
connection
that
with
shoe?
you.
Oh, this is an 8 or 9.
Why, Carol?
This
You
is
want
a
it?
9.
You want to buy it? Carol, you might be the only.
9.
Carol's like,
I
I'll
usually
take
wear
one of those
9.
off your hands. I'll give you a regular shoe. Yeah.
Well, because you need good shoes to walk, and the Nikes are my nice.
How about blue shoelaces? A change
at
of
the
shoelaces.
time, that would have been a wonderful idea. Thank you. But
Thank
I
you.
don't-
A
I
little
didn't-
late.
I
And
didn't
now look
have
what she
them.
did to
I didn't-
herself.
And look what I did. How can I can't get that off now?
Oh, we're not. She didn't write it on the front. Linda, you're safe
Does
if you're in the
anybody?
front.
Did anybody say they have beach sneakers?
Nobody has beach sneakers.
Brake cleaner will take that right off. Brake cleaner? Who the heck thinks I got brake
You know what
cleaner?
else will take it off? Olive oil lube.
Yeah, I know. You and I were thinking the same thing.
And there's something you should always say
That's
with your mom.
How about be under sneaker? Oh, yeah, well, that would have worked. I can only walk barefoot. on
I'd
the
love
beach.
to have just one shoe, said Carol. Listen, when it's time to get rid of these shoes, we're sending them to Carol. Yeah, next month,
Use a magic eraser.
One Funny Mother will be offering exclusive black sneakers with beach written all over it. Hand designed.
By dye.
By
will
dye.
Do them all. I'll do them all.
You will never again wonder which sneaker
It's
you
for the
should
beach.
wear to the beach.
Yeah, well, today was look. It wouldn't have been a problem
It is.
if
All
I
of
was
it's a
walking
problem.
on the beach, but
No.
today I got to walk around.
All
Well,
of it's
that's
a
we-
problem. Even
no,
walking on
we
the
gotta
beach is a
stop and get my
problem. I'm
hokers.
not stopping.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to wear those no matter where we
no.
go.
And then I got to get my checkbook. I got to give Jacqueline her gift for graduation. I need the checkbook.
We're not replacing your shoes. I will write beach on those as well.
Oh,
I
no,
will write
not on my
beach
hokas.
on everything.
No. No, I think the hokas are black sole. So I'm
Then
good.
gonna
So
get
I
the
can't
silver
mark
Sharpie.
them. Good thing. Now see if
I
it
think we
was
should call Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Oh.
Yeah, and you can go up and present it. Present
I
this
thought you were gonna
like
call-
you were presenting to
I
Shark
thought
Tank.
you said you were going to call up Sharpie and tell them, look, my mom found a new thing.
Sharpie is mortified.
Sharpie is very happy that I'm using it.
No, nobody is.
So, you sure you want to be seen with me today? Because I could act real
Oh,
funny while I'm wearing these
I don't
sneakers.
know why you think the sneakers are going to change anything. You were
no,
already
but
going to
I'm
act
saying
funny.
I could be, like say, what we doing today, Dina? Are you and I going to go have fun? I'll go get you a pair of sneakers just like this.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. To be funny.
I thought that you had a cold all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. Laura, we're not looking for ways to take it off.
We're not looking for ways to take
Stop.
it off.
No. Mm-hmm. White out pens. Exactly.
Oh, white out. Oh, that's an idea.
No, I'm going to use white out on your black sneaker, and I'm going to spell out beach.
No, I'm maybe an eraser, a magic eraser. That might work. You could wear them. I think they would fit you.
You want me to wear your beach sneakers? Yeah, she's putting them on, Carol. She's putting your shoe on. I think we should write Carol on the bottom of one shoe, and that way we know that Carol wants one of those shoes.
Carol who?
Carol. She's putting them on. Oh, yeah, she's going to wear them, Carol.
I don't have another pair of black sneakers. I could go put my white ones on, or I have gray ones. But the black ones, well, I'll see.
All right, well, this should be a fun week.
See Dean tonight. I could wear my beach sneakers.
Oh, yeah, you're going to watch. You're going to wear them.
It's going to be a fun day. Looks a little cloudy. Looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been outside yet?
I took the dogs out.
Is it hot or is it like nice, cool still?
It's muggy.
Muggy. All right. Muggy's good.
Mm-hmm.
Di, you can wear only any color sneaker you want. See that Wendy said I could wear any color sneaker I want. So if I have blue or black pants, I could still wear my white sneakers or
just so I'm clear,
gray ones.
Will we have a pair of sneakers for every location, and will they all be labeled?
Like house or gym, like
Acme.
I was going to say shopping, shopping sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I could start a new trend. You know that? Everybody would mark their sneakers.
Nobody
you don't think so?
That. No. What?
Running sneakers. You can mark them for running or for walking.
Well, why don't you just do that with your pants and your shirts and your underwears?
No, I wear them for everything. They're my everything clothes.
So just write everything on your
everything
sneakers.
On my sneakers. Well, no, these are beach sneakers. They can't say everything.
I don't know why you think that there's such a thing called beach sneakers.
Because I'm telling you, I think there are people that wear lunch.
I bought you and Dad
lunch sneakers.
I bought you and Dad a pair of Crocs for the beach a long time ago.
Did I bring my Crocs? I got a bag full of shoes upstairs.
Well, you probably wouldn't recognize them because they don't have the word beach on them.
That's true.
Why don't you just wear Crocs on the beach?
Well, not for walking.
That's what Crocs are for. They're not. They have the thing on the back.
No, these don't. Not the ones you got me. These are the.
Then I'm going to get you a pair of.
Oh, I don't know that I would wear them to walk on the beach.
What about? Don't you have a pair of Jesus shoes?
Oh, the Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't wear them on the beach. They're too expensive. And they're not for walking either. They don't even bend. They hurt your feet. You got to work up to them Birks.
So
you got to wear them
you're
like 4
telling
hours
me.
a
Let
day
me just make sure I understand
sure
old people talk. You're telling me that the world has advanced to the point where we have flip-flops, we have comfortable, there's fit flops, which are very comfortable. Also,
I never heard of fit flops.
Yeah, and we have Crocs, and we have all of these options on the table.
Yes,
but you're leaning into regular sneakers with the word beach on it.
Well, that was at the time. You have to remember, I was organizing my shoes. So I took all the shoes out of the closet and I got those plastic containers and I took pictures of all my shoes and put them on the front of the plastic
containers. What does this have to do with you going rogue?
Well, when I was doing that, that's when I realized I had 2 pairs of Nikes and one was older. And I thought, well, I'll keep these for the beach.
Water sandals.
Yeah, but again, the word sandal, I don't know if that's... Old people, when we walk, we need stability.
How many old people are here that don't wear beach sneakers? Do you know that?
Well, maybe they're not near the beach. I just, look, when you get old, your feet are...
Why don't you tell them how you spent some time with Michelle and Nikki this weekend and
we
how
had a
you're
good
almost
time.
Positive that they may have a small inkling as to what it might be like to be with you
I said to them
all
that
the time.
So at Michelle's, there was a little incident with a box of crackers. in my room that
Beach crackers.
Beach crackers, yeah. I was in the bedroom and I guess I was going downstairs. I wanted to take my crackers with me and I put it under my arm because I was picking up something else. But when I did that, I mistakenly put the open part toward the back of my arm. And as I was walking in the bedroom, all the crackers from her closet to the bed were on the floor. But it was hardwood floor. She just got this big, beautiful house. I go downstairs. I said, Michelle, do you have a dustpan and a broom? Because, you know, I there's a couple crackers.
I poured crackers all over your house.
She's going, Ma. She says, the dogs will go upstairs. They'll eat them. Next thing I know.
No.
She says, you know, the dogs eat everything. They'll eat the crumbs.
Dogs were full.
The dogs went upstairs. Now she has
They couldn't
3
eat
dogs.
anymore.
They couldn't eat all the crackers.
She
She's
dumped
screaming,
all the
Ma,
crackers.
you dumped a whole box of crackers on the floor. Hysterical laughing. Every time I go back and she keeps teasing me. Since I went back, she put a nice big area rug.
So you just poured
under
crackers
the bed.
all over it.
I said, Michelle, that wasn't a good idea.
That's where I put
because
my crackers.
when I drop my crackers the next time, they're going to be real hard
under my bed
to get out of the rug. Much easier on a hardwood floor. Now I go to Nicole's. There was something in the cabinet. I needed a small dish. And when I went to grab the small dish, Nikki had 3 boxes of those tapered candles, like on the dining room table, the pretty candles that you'd light at a fancy dinner. When I grabbed that little dish, all those candles come flying down
all
on the counter.
Candles.
Ma, what are you doing? I said, you know, girls, I think Dina's real happy that I'm here with you guys because she always has me. And you know, look at the fun we're having.
Look at all the fun.
I'm always with Dina. Now you can get to appreciate what it's like to have Mom around. They can't wait till I come back.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're so excited.
I
said to them, I'm going to come visit more.
Here was Dana. Dina, do you mind if I go to see Michelle and Nikki? Go. Go.
I said to them,
you should go.
Your sister Dina's real happy that I'm with you.
You should.
She gets some time.
Do you mind if me and my beach shoes go? Go.
Hey, look, these are fun times. They're going to talk about those crackers and those candles flying.
And those beach shoes. I'll be talking about beach shoes.
Look at the memories that we just made this weekend with Michelle and Nicole.
Share the joy, share the love. That's right. What I say.
That's right.
Rebecca.
I'm sharing it.
Share the joy.
They missed all these things.
All the things that they've missed.
I'll have to go there
Let's
more
let
often.
them catch up.
I think that's
you should go every week for a month.
Maybe once a month. It's a long ride. It's a 5-hour ride. I'm by myself, but you know what? I got Sirius Radio free with the car for like, I don't know, 3 months or something. And then it came due when you had to pay. It was $120. I said, I ain't paying $120. No. But it was nice while I had it. Michelle has that Apple, what do you call it? Apple something, share your family with the Apple plan. She put me on her plan. So now I got Apple Music. And did you know it's on, you could put it on your phone and you could play it on Apple CarPlay in the car. I listened to Elvis, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, all the way down, and I'm singing. Really
Waiting on my shoes, pulled over at the gas station. I was like, I'm going to put beach on these.
I did take my beach sneakers there, but I didn't wear them. We only went to the beach one day, and it wasn't for walking.
Did you wear them on the beach?
Well, no, it wasn't a walk beach day. It was a sitting beach day. So I wore my flip-flops. These are only for walking on the beach, not to go.
What are you talking about?
You misunderstood.
Yeah, I'm the problem.
I don't go to the beach.
I'm the problem.
Yeah.
You mean you have 2 sets of beach shoes?
Well, flip-flops. If you and I go down to the beach and we're going to sit on the beach, I'll wear my flip-flops because I'm not walking on the beach. But if I'm specifically going to go to walk on the beach, you know, I'll wear my beach sneakers, but not to just go sit on the beach. Oh, no. This is a different shoe.
Clearly, I misunderstood.
That's a beach flip-flop, but they're not marked beach because I know which ones they are. Obviously. And these would not have been marked had they been a different color.
Now, are the flip-flops for the beach the same as the flip-flops you wear in the shower because you won't step on other people's bath mats?
Sometimes I have separate ones.
So do you have shower shoes, shower sneakers, shower sneakers? You can't go into a shower without fully lacing up. Kelly,
No,
do you
no, no.
understand?
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think sometimes people be like, you don't talk nice to your mom. I don't think you have fully, I think you're
But
starting to pick up.
Look.
You're starting
Everybody,
to pick up.
look, when you
Are
get,
you?
when
Because
you
now
get,
there's 2 pairs of
you
beach
wait,
shoes,
you know,
depending
I
on how
keep
far
telling
her
those
legs
kids,
are going.
when your mom gets old and she starts doing this stuff,
Diana, how will I know I'm old? Is that when I start writing beach on my sneaker?
No, you'll be doing stuff that you, look, when
Like-
you're old.
Like
you know-
what?
I told you there's that book that Michelle gave Grandma when she was old, and it says, when I am old, I will wear purple and spit in the streets.
Does it
When you're
say,
old, you're
when
gonna
I'm
do
old,
whatever you
I
want.
will have beach sneakers. I will write it in capital letters, tiny letters, and in the back. It's a different book.
When you're old, you get to do whatever you want. You want to wear purple, you want to spit in the street. You don't give 2 hoots anymore.
Diana, you
Look,
don't even know
when
how
you
to
were
spit.
young,
I love
let
that
me
you
tell you
keep
something.
saying spit in the street.
Mhm. Right.
You've never spit on anything.
No, and I wouldn't. No,
Okay.
but the point is,
Different book.
point is,
I'm
when
going to
you're
write a
old,
book for you.
You're going to do things that you did not do perhaps when you were younger because it wasn't proper, it didn't match.
So you're
you were
writing
young-
you're
wait,
writing
wait,
beach on your sneakers because it wasn't proper to do
I
when you
don't
were
care
younger.
if they like it or not. It's my beach sneakers. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. When you're young and you go out, you want to be real nice and you want to look real good because you think, oh, everybody's watching you.
Not
you
when
get
you're old.
yes,
You gotta
nobody's
come
looking
up-
at you.
you gotta come
They're
up other
looking at
ways.
You. They ain't looking
Nobody's
at me.
looking at me.
They're looking at you. They're
That's
looking at
why
the young
she got to
kids.
write
They don't
beach
care.
on her
They don't
sneakers.
care about
She's
me.
like, oh, you don't want to look
I'm
at this?
That's
You
right.
want to look at my beach sneakers?
They don't want to look at my rolls and my saggy boobs and my big butt and skinny legs. They ain't looking at me. Well, they might and laugh, but other than that, they're not looking at me.
Jill, you're not wrong.
What'd I say? What'd she say,
Jill said
Jill?
if you wrote a book for her, at least you'd finish one book. Jill's not wrong.
That's right, Jill.
I
You
could write
tell
this
her,
book
Jill.
tomorrow.
I'll help you. We'll be done tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what about tattoo?
What tattoo?
Why don't you get a
I
beach
don't want a
tattooed to
tattoo.
your foot?
I don't want tattoos.
These
It's
are
just a preference.
these are
I'm
my
not-
beach
I'm not
feet.
a tattoo person.
These are my beach feet. And then you'll always be ready.
That's true.
You don't have to change your shoes all the
I don't have to worry
time.
about my beach
Write
sneakers.
beach on one foot
Yeah.
and write not
Church.
beach on the other. And then when you go out, you'll be like, where
I'm
am
all
I
set.
going today? Let me just...
Am I going to the beach or
Yeah,
not?
we're going to get you a tattoo in Vegas.
No, I'm afraid to get a tattoo. You know,
Why?
because they blood poisoning, that color, that ink, that
There's a ton of people that don't have blood poisoning.
I know, and it's just me. I'm not. That's not me.
Oh, we know. We know.
you
You're not.
I can't wait to Vegas. Should I bring my beach sneakers? There's
I
no
need
beach
to
in
label
Vegas.
all my shoes for their occasions now. Laurie, how are you going to get to work if you don't
work
have the
shoe.
word work somewhere on your shoe? Laurie, I mean, come on, get it together.
That's right.
My mom is the same way. I'm an only child. I'm like, Dad, she's your problem now. Yep. Listen, Princess Vanessa, when your dad goes to the Lord, guess whose problem it is?
Mm-hmm.
And guess where your sisters are?
Now I'm going to start visiting them.
Good.
Michelle, yeah, but see, she's going to be a
Good.
Yeah, she
I'm
going
going to
to
get you driving shoes. And get you in that car. Be like, these shoes, this is where you go. Driving to Virginia shoes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
She's not a tattoo person yet. I'm telling you, tattoo is the step after writing beach on your sneakers.
Oh, is it really? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm ready for a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. But who knows? You know,
Mm-hmm.
never say never.
Okay, well, listen.
This is
We like
fun.
to provide these fun life tips
It's true.
for you and your family.
Mhm.
Will your mom get curly hair like Michelle?
Now your hair's not real curly. Are you putting something in it and scrunching it?
No, this is my hair if I just let
Really?
it go.
And
And
my
then
hair's poker straight.
Brooke
Oh
said
my
I had to
gosh.
crunch it and then uncrunch it.
It looks
Well, that's
nice.
because we all have dad's hair. We all have the dad Mediterranean Spanish hair. You got the Italian
The
hair.
straight hair. Now, so Johnny and Natalia
so
got the
crazy.
straight hair like me, and the other girls.
Yeah, but Brooke had straight hair for a long time, and then it went
was like
crazy
Dad.
curly.
That's what happened. That's what Grandmom said with Dad. His hair. Well, your hair was straight when you were little.
Yeah, my hair. Yeah, but my hair's not like Nicole and Michelle's.
No,
like this doesn't ever
just
corkscrew.
right. No,
Jacqueline's Brooke's will.
Right.
Yeah, curly girl summer.
You always want what you don't have. When it's straight, you want curls. When it's curly, you want straight. So
when you want sneakers, you want beach sneakers. When you want beach sneakers, you want church shoes. So you just there's no happy place.
No, look, I'd have to wear these beach sneakers to church. That wouldn't be
Kim, you're not wrong.
That wouldn't be good wearing the beach sneakers to church.
Kim, when we went down to watch the fireworks, it was late at night, and we're like right on the beach.
Did you have beach sneakers?
No.
See, now that would have been beach sneakers.
No, but it was funny because we left the house. And it was a whole bunch of Dean had friends, Jacqueline and Brooke had friends here. So I go, listen, everyone, this is my hair now. By the time we get back from the beach, it will be 4 times. And it was just
all over.
You can't control it. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. So is Mom single? Roger, she is.
Yes, I am. Who is this gentleman?
If you go to Bible study and you have sneakers that say beach on them, then you might be her kind of guy.
Yeah, but I'm old, Roger.
I'm telling her she's going in a home. That's what Princess Vanessa said.
Me and my beach sneakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not ready for no home yet. Just your home and Michelle's home and Nicole's
Well,
home.
I told Diana if she wants, I can build an apartment over the carport, and that would be where I live. And she would have the whole downstairs. She'd have an ensuite. She'd have a den in the back room, and she'd have a guest room. So when she got the honeys come by, she said, no, I don't want it. Right?
It's not appealing to me because you're in another place. You're not even in the same
I'm
house.
in the same house. I'm down the hall. It's connected.
Yeah, no.
It's connected. There's going to be a beautiful sunroom, and there'll be a spool.
A who?
You buying a spool.
A spool.
It's for your physical therapy.
What's a spool?
Let me talk you through it. You're going to need spool
I never
shoes.
heard of it.
You're going to need spool shoes.
I got to get another pair of sneakers.
I'll buy the sneakers.
The other black pair will say
That'll
spool.
say spool.
So I'll know which black Nikes
exactly.
Which
so in my vision,
yes.
on my side of the house, and we'll be connected by the kitchen, which will be renovated because you, and then a laundry room. So it's all on the same floor.
Same floor. Gotta have.
And then it'll open up to a sunroom, a guest room, which is like my office, which would be what that back room is now.
Right. Yes,
so I can have another guest space if I need to. And then upstairs will be like an apartment. So it'll have like a master with like a little kitchen, little kitchenette. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sure, you're going to get all the beautiful
stuff. And then a spool.
A spool. All right. Now, what's a spool?
A spool is a spa pool. And it's open year round. And it has a cover over it. So in the winter, it's a hot tub. Good for the bones. You old.
Oh, I won't get in that thing in the winter.
Yeah. Oh, it's great in the
Well,
winter.
yeah, but you got to go out in the cold to get into the pool.
No. We're going to have,
And where do you go in with earmuffs and a hat?
Diana, it boils your body from the neck down. You're going to be warm.
No, I'm not interested in this.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. What?
If I have to buy the spool by myself, don't look at it.
No, I won't.
Don't look at it.
Walk around it in my beach shoes.
Do not. Yeah. Do not. Don't even bring your beach sneakers near it.
Walk around in my beach shoes, but I ain't getting in your spool. At least not in the winter. Maybe this summer.
No. You unauthorized.
Really?
You won't be allowed.
Okay.
So I'm just saying you could have your little part of the house over here. All you would love it. And then I'll be over there far away.
Far
down
away.
20 feet away.
It's very difficult to have 2 women in the same house.
We're not in the same house. I'll be in my apartment.
I don't know. You have your way. I have my way. You don't do things the way I do things.
Nobody does things the way you do things. Nobody.
Exactly.
Right.
And nobody does things the way you do it. Everybody
does the things. Raise your hand if you don't write beach sneakers on your shoes.
Well, that's something.
Okay, so that's something that I have in common.
I think I was drinking the amaretto that day.
Yeah, okay.
That when I was doing that
Look,
project.
Mary said, if Di doesn't move in, I want to move in. You go have a spool. It's a nice gig.
Yeah, if you want a spool, Mary, you got to pay for half of it. Or the whole thing, actually.
Mary's like, listen, I'll sell my house. Mary, it's a nice deal.
Oh, yeah, Mary, go ahead.
It's a nice deal.
Bring your money to ching, to ching. That's why she wants me there, to ching,
yeah,
to ching.
that's why, because this is fun.
See all the memories we're making.
I just feel like you're 77 right now.
I know, don't remind me.
In 5 years, you're 94. And you're not going to be able to enjoy the spool. You're going to be too old to do the move. I'm just saying.
Well, I keep thinking, how much longer am I going to be able to do that 5-hour drive back and forth? So I got to do it.
Exactly.
You know, when you're pushing 80, and I'm thinking, God, why be 80 and still driving?
Yeah. Sell Di's house and use that money to renovate. Thank you, Danielle.
Danielle who? Who's Danielle?
Danielle Steele. Danielle and Eileen, the mother-daughter, and they got Harrison, the
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, Danielle. Well, Danielle,
thank you, Danielle.
What
do you gotta stay at home for?
Well, where I live, I love my neighbors. I'm in a little court. It's very private.
Neighbors.
They take
very
good care
private.
of me. They watch after me, and I love it there. So, you know, and I have my friends, Dina. I got my church friends.
They can come
I got
visit
my church
you.
friends.
You're gonna have your own little den in the back, your little sewing machine.
They drive to church and back. You think they're going to drive 20, 30 minutes to come
drive
see me?
over to see them?
Oh, yeah. No, then by that time, I'm getting old. That's what I'm saying.
But you have your driving sneakers on. And you'll have the address. Your church sneakers that has the address underneath, so you know what to put into your
By that
car.
time, the car, you'll maybe just punch in the address and it'll take you there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Judy, she gotta, I'm just letting her know, a spool may not be on the table when you're 94. You won't be able to enjoy it.
Your sisters may have a plan for me. Maybe they want. Although after this weekend,
I don't want to see.
Sure.
I don't want her to see me laughing at her. We've already talked about it. One sister has a 3-story house, no elevator. So you're gonna live in the first floor basement.
I go up and down her steps. I'm fine with
what
that.
happens when you can't? You're just gonna roll around on the first
Well,
floor
you
in
get
your
one of
beach
those
sneakers?
chairs. You get one of those chairs.
It's 3 stories to get to the kitchen.
Yeah,
Do you know how long it'll take you to get up the steps?
It'll be time.
And it's not like it's a spiral. You'd have to go up the first one, go all through
it,
Nikki's room,
and
the bathroom,
Yeah.
down the hall, come back. It's not connected.
No, I know.
No, they got a plan, Shakendra. It's called a home.
Well, Michelle's house is 3-story, but she's got an elevator.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't live there full time. So you're gonna go live there by yourself.
I could. There's an elevator.
And
it's
who are you talking
right
to?
on the beach.
Yeah, with your beach sneakers.
But my beach sneakers, man, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring out the beach sneakers.
I did. I already put in the ramp and everything, Terry, on
She
her.
did. I love the
and
ramp.
all the lights.
You know, she put that ramp in for me, but guess who used it with a scooter? Guess who was scooting up and down that ramp?
And guess who found out that the value of living on one floor when you can't walk
That's
well?
right.
And guess who has 1-story house that you could live in?
And I have a 1-story house.
Michelle and Nicole don't.
Well, like I said, Michelle does have an elevator.
She don't live there. Why are you saying I'm going to go live with the sister? Like,
by the time I
have the other girls even offered? I don't want to leave that part out.
I heard that some people will sell their house and just have their bags, and they would take 3 months here, 3 months there, 3 months here, and just rotate. Who was I just
What's the
talking
longest
to?
amount of time you've spent with Michelle?
Like a week, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Multiply that times 52. Let me know how that goes.
Well, it's the same with you, Dina. Look, you and I both know that
you're
have
a
fun.
lot. Okay.
I'm
we
a
have
lot.
fun.
We're both a lot. We're
No.
both a lot. And so we enjoy our time together, but then we do need.
That's why you're going to go to your den.
Everybody does.
You're going to go
does.
to
Not
your
just you
den.
and I.
You'll go to your den.
I'll go to my den.
Go to your den. And I'll be like, you're a little kid. Get your beach sneakers and go to your den.
Yeah.
Friends live in a 3-story house in New Jersey. I was out of breath by the time I got to the laundry downstairs.
Yeah. See, you got to get used to it. I'm used to. I shouldn't say I'm used to.
It sounds
steps,
like she's
but I can
rejecting
do
my
it.
offer. Exactly, Jackie. You know, I'm going to make it a time-sensitive offer. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
And you're going to do like how behind this door.
Door number 1.
Door number 1.
Door number 2.
You sell your house.
Or door number 3.
We put the addition on. We get a spool. You got this whole section over here. Friends, the whole thing. Door number 2. You're at Nikki's
Listen,
house.
everybody,
Only on the first floor.
Everybody wants to be independent. Everybody wants to be independent. Now, look,
Okay.
think about it. Fast forward. You're old. You got Michelle. Oh, you got Michelle. You got Dean Michael, Jacqueline, and Brooke.
I'm loving Brooke.
You're going to go with Brooke?
Dean, okay. So Stephanie announced her pregnancy.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And I was telling them the story about how I got in the car. And I said, I want to say all 5 of us did a great job tonight. Remember, it was me, you, Stephanie, and Dean all in the car. And I said, the 5 of us did a great job. And we all started laughing. And Dean's like, there's something wrong with you. There's only 4 of us. We're like, you got me. Yeah, you'll be independent with Dina because Dina's not going to help you.
No, but I mean, independent in your own place. And you know,
can
when I
be.
get up and I'm walking back and forth to the bathroom, coming out of the shower, I don't have to worry about putting clothes on.
Okay, but I'll be in my apartment. I won't even see you.
I understand what you're saying, but.
All right, so behind door number 1.
Well, wait.
Yeah,
No,
make the move before you're too old to enjoy it.
too old to enjoy, but I'm enjoying where I'm at now.
All right, well, what happens when you can't drive the 5 hours?
I'll take a plane.
Oh, yeah. When's the last time you took a plane?
Oh, we went to Nashville.
Yeah, but you're afraid of planes. You going to go by yourself?
Well, I've gotten used to it. I didn't have a choice.
Well, I don't know how you're going to do it without plane shoes.
Flying shoes.
These are flying shoes.
I got my flying sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go by a color code system instead of writing them in.
Oh, no.
Like
Continue writing it.
Flying,
Capital letters,
the
tiny
gray
letters.
ones are for walking. The black ones are for the gym.
Be proactive, not reactive.
I understand that. But look, thank God, touch wood, I'm fairly healthy and I can do things. And
Can
I'm
write on my
independent.
sneakers.
Can write
I
on
can
my
go to the
sneakers,
beach.
whatever I want. Could go to the beach. I could drive. I can cook. So that independence is important to me. It's
okay,
important
but
to
you
everybody.
can still do all of that at the house. I'm just saying
I
that you're
know
in a
that,
spot where you're set and we've cleaned out the basement and you just have the things that you need.
Look, I'm already it's taken me now. That'll be going 3 years in October. It's taken me 3 years now to really establish a routine. I get up every day at home. I get up. I go to mass every day. We go out for a little, breakfast.
You can
bunch
still
and
do
coffee.
all of that.
Well, I don't know that they have a breakfast bunch after church in where you live.
Well, you can still go to your breakfast bunch where you live.
Yeah, but that's far every day. First of all, I'm always late, so it takes me 5 minutes to get from my house to church. It takes me a much longer time to get from your house to my church. I would get there, mass would be over. Oh, the new priest is there. I introduced myself to him, and I said, I'm Dina Curvin's mother.
And how'd that go?
He said, oh, I remember Dina. I know Dina really well. So, yeah, I liked him. He did a nice mass.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm anxious to.
Somebody said, do it now.
Do it now.
Somebody said, is your mom a Philly native? I hear Northeast Philly, said Phil.
No, I am not, but Jersey girl all the way. South Jersey, born and raised.
Yeah. All right. So your door number 1, door number 2, door number 3 has a lock on it. She don't want you. Just
I wouldn't say that.
Has she invited you to come live with her?
She invited me to come anytime I want.
No.
Go there when she's not there.
Exactly. That's a clue.
No, but I mean, she said I could go there and use the house.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. One day you're gonna have a heart attack. Here's Michelle.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
She's gonna be like, listen.
Don't listen to her.
You can go to my house anytime you want. I won't be there. but you can go there
No,
and
but she
relax.
said no, but you.
I'm
that's
sure
a
Dina will
welcoming
love
gesture.
to come down and take care of you.
That's a welcoming gesture.
Yeah, a visit is not living.
That is correct. Absolutely. I agree. Just like this visit is not living. Could you imagine? You see how we are after a week here. Could you imagine me moving in? One of us would not be in good
Yeah,
shape.
you're so lucky, Diana. Most kids don't want their kids.
Most kids don't want their kids. That is correct. They don't like
Most
their
kids don't want their
kids.
mom or their kids. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in a houseboat in Seattle. I'm making moves, Diana. So I need to know.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
I'm making moves. You don't know where I'm going to end up.
No, you don't know where I'm going to end up either.
I do, at the beach, because you'll have your beach shoes on, and I'll know exactly where
Look,
you're going.
if I get lost,
Mm-hmm.
at least they'll take me to the beach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My kids won't want to do this for me. My kids don't want me. Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, Michelle's in Pennsylvania.
Yes, so one is up in Pennsylvania, and the other one lives in Virginia Beach. And then
choices made under duress are not ideal.
Correct.
Pre-plan.
And I get that. I do get that, to pre-plan. But
So
right now,
what are you planning?
Well, I'm still
Nothing.
deciding. I'm still
not
deciding.
planning nothing.
I'm still deciding. And my plan may be to spend, 3-4 months with each of you and rotate.
Again, no one else has invited you to do that.
I know either one of your sisters would be glad to take me. They would love to have their mother.
Right.
And so I could share. I could share the joy.
You know what?
I could share the joy.
I would love for you to do that. That's going to last 2 weeks. And then guess what? My rates go up. My rates go up.
Dina, it's hard for people. You can't. And I know that. Even to have somebody at my house. Oh, yeah. What did you write
We
me?
fight over who will have to take my mom. My brother is single, and he says, no way in hell he's taking care of my mom. Mm-hmm.
You just wrote me a note about Brooke.
About Brooke?
In the fall, where she wants to go.
Yeah, she wants to live with you.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. If you don't move out, we're all moving in.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm used to being by myself.
Okay. Have you always had this close of a relationship? I hope my kids are as silly like this with me as we get older. Sometimes we fight, Heather.
Yes.
When Diana's wrong. And she has to apologize. And you know why? Here's what I think. I think that sometimes Diana still talks to me like I'm her daughter who's 12.
Well, you are my daughter.
Who's 51.
I understand.
And
that.
I have to keep saying to my mother, please don't talk to me like the way that you're talking to me.
And
I'm a grown woman, and you have to talk to me like a person.
And I have to say that to you because I'm the mother, and there's respect.
This is the problem. I'm also a mother, and I do respect you. But if I'm we had a big fight because I got quiet when I broke my leg. And then she made brownies with an extra egg. And there was a big fight. We didn't talk for a week or two. If you notice, she disappeared.
I disappear.
I'm done.
If I disappear, I'm on the beach.
She's on the beach, but her beach shoes. Mm-hmm. So listen, we get along, but we do have to watch how we talk to each other. And, when she came here, I had just broken my leg, might have been in some depression. All I wanted was a brownie. And then she made different brownies that were not asked for.
Yeah, but the point is the brownies were made out of love.
They were.
Whether they had
and then I threw them at her.
Or 3 eggs, they were love brownies.
They weren't good.
They were good
I had
brownies.
to explain to Gloria repeatedly, my house, my rules.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and I get that. And same thing with me, my house, my rules.
Mm-hmm.
So don't you remember when you guys came and you were moving and you had to move in with Dad and I for like 3 months?
I do.
And my recycle buckets are in the house. and your recycle buckets were outside where you used to live. And I said, anything that goes in the recycle bucket, you must rinse out.
Wolf said, not an extra egg. It was a big fight, Wolf.
I like my brownies cakey. I don't like my brownies gooey, like gummy, like they're not even cooked.
That's exactly how brownies.
Oh,
that's
God,
the whole point
no,
of a brownie.
I don't like brownies.
She turns
like
everything into a cake. Everything. Brownie is cake now.
Brownies,
ice cream, cake.
Brownies should be cakey and
Danish
full of
cake.
chocolate chips.
Everything's cake.
Warm and it's and thick. And no, I don't like your brownies, and you don't like my brownies.
My mom was a backstreet driver. I told her, I've done this before. I was 40. Yes.
Everybody, my mom, like she said, everybody has their ways.
She said, who took care of Rudy?
I did. I took care of my mom when she was sick. I took care of my dad when he was sick.
And you moved in with her. Maybe I should move in with you.
I didn't move in with my mom. My mom eventually came to my house. She didn't want to come, but she had, remember, she was in the little apartment.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to come. I didn't move into her apartment.
Okay, so you made her move in with you.
She broke her neck. My mother broke her neck.
So when you broke your neck, I'm going to collect all your stuff
on her shoulders that weighed like 60 pounds. If you bent over, you were flat on the ground. She came with us, But then she went back home.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Because then it was another year and a half before they discovered that she had multiple myeloma. That's why her neck
I'm going to
broke.
tell you a story.
And then her back.
Rudy lived 2 blocks from me.
Right.
She was my best friend. And we spent every day together. I would get Dean up in the morning. I'd go. Rudy gave me her car because I didn't have a car and she wasn't going anywhere. She goes, you just have to take me to my errands. So I'd say, great. So I'd get up. Acme. We hit the bank. We go to the Acme. The
library. She liked the library.
Yeah. I heard what she said, Shakendra. So one day, Rudy calls me. What are you doing? I said, I just got up. What's up? I need you to come here. I said, what for? I hurt my neck. I said, well, did you fall? Mm-mm. I said, well, you want me to call the ambulance? Mm-mm. No, you gotta just come over here and take me to Dr. Marchetti.
Right.
So I go over. I got Dean with me in a little carrier. I said, what happened? No, she's holding her neck like this. I said, what happened? I turned over in the bed and I heard a pop. And I said, well, if you heard a pop in your neck, I have to call the ambulance. Don't call the ambulance. I'm not going in the ambulance. Call Dr. Marchetti. I said, I'm not calling the doctor. So I call the ambulance. Now we're waiting. Now here's Rudy sitting in the chair like this. She's like, you called a Dr. Marchetti? I said, no, call the ambulance. You're going to the ambulance. I'm not going to ambulance. So we're going back and forth. I called Diana. I said, hey, listen, I'm calling to let you know, taking your mom to the hospital. What for? I said, she just called me and she said her neck hurts. I got to take her to the hospital. She heard a pop. She goes, what are you taking her to the hospital for? Take her to Dr. Marchetti. I said, if an old lady says I heard a pop in my neck, I'm taking her to the hospital. Big fight. So I'm on the phone with Diana.
Snap, crack on pop all the time.
I'm on the phone with Diana. Ambulance comes in. Rudy can't hear a word. Now she's just sitting in the chair. Lady comes over. And what hurt you? Now Rudy can't hear anything. Can't hear anything at all. So she's just saying yes to everything. She's like, yeah. And the lady's like, did you fall? Yeah. And I was like, she didn't fall. My mom's like, don't tell the ambulance to leave. I go, I'm not telling them to leave. I go, she didn't fall. She just turned. The whole thing was mayhem. Turns out she broke her neck. But this was she's fine. She don't need to go to the hospital.
I took her to the hospital when she broke her neck.
The next day. Because they didn't find the break that day.
They did an x-ray and there was no break. They sent her home.
They sent her home and you took her to your house and she was in pain all night. And then you took her to the hospital and then they found it.
That's when they found it.
Just from, TR, she had a hysterectomy when she was very, very young. And, obviously they weren't doing lots of hormone replacement therapy. So I'm sure she was in osteoporosis. Plus then we found out later that she had
multiple myeloma. So the doctor said that, because I said, well, she's got osteoporosis. He said, your neck will not break from osteoporosis. Your hip, wrist, so if you fall. But he said something else is going on, but he couldn't find it. So it was a year and a half later. And then they found it because her back, remember the vertebrae in her back started to break. And that's when they found it. But that's why it broke, because of multiple myeloma, which eats away at the
But I saved her.
I couldn't believe when he told me her neck was broken. Oh my gosh. Don't you remember? So they put they do the surgery. They put this halo brace, and there's 2 screws that go in the front and 2 screws that go in the back and hold these bars, these real big bars, and it rests on your shoulders, and had to stay on for like 6 weeks. And she said they did the surgery, and she woke up the next morning, and she says, this real handsome doctor came in, and he was the surgeon. And he looked at her. He said, Irene, how you doing? She says, all right. He says, well, look, I got those screws. I'm going to tighten them up. She says, I got screwed this morning by the handsome doctor. He came in. He went, zit, zit, zit,
Were you ready
zit,
for that?
zit, 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 zit.
You're welcome.
Had to put the screws into her head.
And on that note, we're going to let you go.
Just remember, it was a handsome doctor.
Tomorrow, Diana will let everybody know where she's moving. She has 24 hours to make her decision. And I'm excited to see what Michelle and Nicole, I think before tomorrow, just for fun, call Michelle and Nicole and say, I'm thinking of instituting this new plan where I'm going to come and live with each of you for 4 months.
I mentioned
and
that.
Okay, then I say, which 4 months do you want? Get real specific.
Well, I think I would like
Real
to go
Pacific.
to Nick's like in the winter because it's a little warmer in Virginia Beach. So like winter months there.
So what's winter months? So that would be January, February, March, April.
Yeah,
or like
probably, yeah.
November, December, January, February.
No, it's not too bad here in November and December, but January, February, they're bad. Yeah, March,
Janet,
April.
this is my curly girl summer.
Nice.
Whenever summer kicks in, it just does this, and I can't fight it anymore.
So when you wash it, just let it air dry and scrunch it.
Air dry, but I have to. I can't.
Great?
You can't do this with like a towel. Like there's a whole lot of rules that I have to follow
And
according
you put
to Brooke.
stuff in it. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's soaking wet, and you kind of barely pat dry. Because I did this the other day, and it exploded. And then there's this gel that you crunch it first with the gel.
I want you to try that on me tomorrow.
You got to let it dry and then uncrunch it.
I just want to see, because I hear people say
it's going to look exactly like that.
That's what I want to see. People say they put gel and scrunch it.
Yeah. But call Nicole and Michelle, say, just for fun, you record it. Let's do it and record it. Let's do it and record it and say, I put together a schedule. I'll be with Nicole from January through April. When are you going to go to Michelle's? Tell me. What 2 days will you be at Michelle's?
Michelle's, so in the winter it's really cold.
Then you just do
probably
this.
in the spring.
It'll just keep growing if I keep doing this.
Because it's probably nice there.
So May,
It's
June,
cool.
July, August?
Oh, no, I want to be here in summer.
Okay, so
Oh, maybe then. So if Nikki was January, February, March, April, then May, June, July, August, and then September, October, November, December. It snows up there a lot.
I think, why don't you go up there for the summer?
Go up where?
To Michelle's.
In Virginia or Bloom? She's going to be back and forth.
I mean,
She
you can hang out with Michelle at the house, and when she comes down, she would be happy to drive you and your 47 bags back and forth.
And my beach shoes.
She would love that. Andrea, thank you. By the way, our Hussies on the Loose shirts are on sale now for a couple more days. So if you have not gotten them, they're tees and tanks, and they're super cute. They're not coming back. One time only.
Yeah. I got to get my.
So why don't you just, put it out there?
I'll see. I don't know. I got time for that. We got lots to do.
You said that. I think it's a good idea to just at least have the conversations if they're open to having you.
I have mentioned that to them.
And what response did you get?
Everybody just, yeah, ha, 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 ha.
That's because they're not doing it.
They'll do it. I'm telling you, they'll do it. But
on the off chance that they don't want to do it.
Look, your sisters and you all have that same sense of humor.
That we don't have all the same patience.
I think.
Let's just sit there for a second.
Okay. Michelle's very patient. I think Michelle's very patient. Nikki's patient too, but Nikki does everything fast.
Again, what's the longest amount of time you've spent with Michelle?
I'd say about a week.
Okay. I can be patient for a week.
You can be patient for a week. I could be patient for a week. Everybody could be patient for a week.
It's really that second week,
Yeah, but
and the rest of the 4 months, it's gonna.
Michelle's, how's the word? Temperament or mentality is I want to say maybe more analytical because she's in the medical field where she, is patient. She will talk about things. She's not quick. Michelle's not quick to react. And that I've seen when I've been there.
Well, let's just put it out there. Let's call them up. See?
I ain't calling nobody.
At least say, I'd like to pitch out a schedule that everybody would be comfortable with. You're 77.
I'm not planning on doing that now. Why would I do it now?
Why wouldn't you?
Because
you
I'm not
just
ready.
said it's too cold up here in the winter. Why wouldn't you head down to Nikki's? Why wouldn't you?
Well, again, that's possible. When it's cold. See.
Okay. Well, this has been a great day.
It has.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my beach sneakers are going to be walking today, and I'm not sure where.
Mm-hmm.
But probably not the beach.
Going to the beach. Mm-hmm.
In the Acme.
Look, Edward said, I'm 68 and he has a plan.
Edward, you do? Okay, well, plan is fine. But,
Let me ask you this. When do you think you would institute it? If you're saying you're 77 now and you're not ready to institute this 4-month plan.
I think because I physically am able to do things and
so you're going to wait until you can't do things before you start instituting this 4-month plan?
Yeah, and then you take care of me. That would be it. What,
you want me to come there? Why wouldn't you want to?
I could do things by myself?
But why wouldn't you want to go and spend time with them when you still can do things?
I do. I take turns now. I've been going to visit. I've been doing more. I love my new car. It's comfortable. I like driving in it. I like that I have that Apple Play music thing that I can pick whatever I want to hear.
Okay.
To me right now, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy life. I want to do things. So I don't want to come sit at your house. I want to do things.
You can do things at my house. It's just where you sleep.
I know that, but
what
I like
makes
where
you
I
think?
sleep.
But what makes you think you can't do things?
If I'm able to stay in my house and do things, I want to do that. I'll think about my next step.
How many naked things are you doing? And I'm getting a naked vibe because you could do a lot of things at my house, not any of them naked in public areas.
Correct. Yes. No, not a lot, but I'm just saying I go to bed when I want to. I watch what I want to. I'll stay up late. I'll cook at night. Sometimes
you
I'm
can
in the
do
kitchen.
all that.
Oh no, you people all would complain about me messing this up and messing that up.
I'll be in my apartment. You can cook whatever you want. No one will ever stop you cooking. We're going to stop you from writing on everybody's shoes if we find you in a closet late at night
with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Athena
said both my parents have been with me for 10 years. I have stories.
Athena, that's right, Athena, and they're good stories. Athena's a wonder. Athena and Sergio, they take such good care.
Mm-hmm.
God bless them.
Mm-hmm.
Angels here on earth.
Yeah, Dee. She got a lot of private things she waiting to do.
But it's just the everyday things, that you do that other people may not do, and it's just
she can't nude cook.
I don't think I ever tried that. What about the oil when it splashes? Oh, can we have crab cake? Speaking of oil.
All right, we gotta go. All right, everybody. Well, today was a weird day.
It was a weird day. A really long, weird day.
Thanks for being here.
Sneakers.
You saw it all.
We got to take some pictures today when we travel.
Sounds like Di wants to move in with Athena. I mean, the system's already there, Athena.
That's right. Hey, Athena, me, and Sergio, and the old people, we'd have a good time.
So much fun.
They would love me.
They would love you,
I would
Athena.
cook. Athena and Sergio
she would take care of all your sneakers.
And they would love me.
There's someone just say Athena's sneakers, Sergio's, Athena's mom, and that's how she'll write it.
My mom and Pop will have sneakers that say my mom and Pop.
Everything. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Well, it's Monday. It's Ugly Monday. We'll see our supporters tonight. Listen, if you have not already, think about becoming a supporter. It's a good time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
We do have fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're missing.
I found out my brother walks around naked. That's why he never opens his blinds. All right. We'll see. We'll see if Di opens her blinds at
I don't
home.
walk around naked, but you know, it's just
Naked? Wouldn't it be funny if you had naked sneakers? So you're completely naked, but you have sneakers on that say naked. You're like, well, I want to be naked, but I don't want to have plantar fasciitis.
I'd be walking in the streets with my naked sneakers.
They'll be like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, did you see my sneakers?
But I'm not naked. I got my naked sneakers on.
You guys, I have my naked sneakers on. So it's fine. All right. Just more fun ideas.
Yeah. We could go on for days.
I'm going to find the other pair of sneakers. The black ones are right naked on them. Just for fun. So when you walk around non-beach areas, it'll just say naked.
Go to church with my naked sneakers.
Maybe the father said, naked.
With the lunchbox with my naked sneakers on. I said, oh, these are the wrong.
These are my special private sneakers.
I shouldn't have wore these.
What if you wore one beach sneaker and one naked sneaker?
Naked on the beach.
Yeah. Right boob, left boob. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We have fun.
All right.
Yes, this is a good show.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. As always, like Judy from Saskatoon and Andrea say, do something special for yourself and others if you get a chance. Thanks for watching. As always, join me tonight on our Supporter Live for the Ugly Monday giveaway. If you haven't gotten your Hussies on the Loose shirt, get them because they're super cute. And that dusty rose color shirt matches the hat. It's super cute. So anyway,
I got that hat. All right.
Just something I was doing. So that's it, everybody. I will look forward to seeing you guys in the morning. All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One